I'm currently trying to start my car, but the battery is completely dead. Might have a little bit of juice in it, but I don't know. Inject it so you can see the light is on. I'm sorry I've been moving around. I'm trying to use my phone. Lights, power, nothing. Try it again. So I'm gonna show you how to I know with manuals you can kind of push it and start, but I'm the only person here, and I don't have another car that I can jump it with. But I'm gonna show you a little trick. This battery is completely dead. Anyone who's noticed it and asked, the battery is completely dead. It doesn't work. It's been sitting over here. What I'm using is my Makita charger to kind of charge up the battery a little bit because it was low since I was using it yesterday. And that's my jumper cable right there, running through the battery. Now let me show you something which you could do also. When you're doing this, if you're gonna be doing this, get thick gauge wire. And that's the last one I had, so it's kind of burned up. Well, it's not really. It looked at it like it's kind of burned up, but anyway, I use thick gauge wire, not just regular wire, because I don't know what brand they call them or what mark they are or what number they are, but they wired to that. And we're gonna kind of let this thing charge up a bit. I was kind of hoping the battery on the car would be a little bit lower so I could actually show you that it can also charge the battery. It just takes time. It just takes time, so, but it works, it works, it works, it works. Hoping that thing would be green. I think it takes about 5 minutes to kind of charge. But we're not gonna wait 5 minutes. I'm not gonna have you guys standing over here and waiting 5 minutes, so I'm probably gonna put it on pause for a second or two while I go do other stuff. Once this thing is green, we're gonna hook it up to the car, let it sit a little bit so that that battery on that car can drain that battery in there and kind of charge it. But this is just an idea. I mean, if you're sitting at home, the battery's dead, you left your lights on, the battery's dead, you have a jumper but you don't have a secondary car or a secondary battery to kind of jumpstart it, this is something you could do. Or if you have a secondary battery, for example that one, and you want it charged, you can just kind of do something like this, let it sit and let it charge itself, connect it and let it sit. But yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully this thing will hit green in about 3, 4, 5 minutes. It's kind of running, but as you can see, it's red. Those of you that don't know, when it's charged up, that turns to green. If it has a problem, there'll be a yellow light blinking over here. Those of you that don't know. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, so we're kind of back, and the thing is still charging, taking a little longer than expected, so I got some stuff I gotta go do. We're gonna disconnect it. But first, before I do that, let me show you, make sure that the car is not, that I haven't messed with it. I haven't jumped it over the time that I've skipped. And some people are might jump and all that, do that stuff, but I'm not gonna do that to you. Which is always a good thing. But you can see that it's not working, right? Still not working. Just as it was before. What we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this thing and let it sit for a while then. It's positive. Always connect your negative first and then work on your positive. So that you don't spark stuff. You're not supposed to be sparking. Be careful not, you shouldn't get electrocuted anyway. Because it's kind of low volt. But, you know, I mess with a lot of electrical stuff, especially at work. So we are getting juice. Start, you're gonna have to wait so that the battery can kind of charge up a bit. Well, we got a much better connection. Every time the battery goes down, that's what happens to it. Well, we got a much better connection. We're gonna try it and see if it'll start, but this is a long shot. I don't think so, since I kind of have to wait a little bit. Look at that. It started. Beautiful. See that, guys? Beautiful. Worked even better. So the more you charge the the longer you charge the battery, the better you are. Let's go take our battery out. But you guys did notice that it's kind of loud, but I'm gonna back up a little bit so you can hear me. You guys did notice that when I tried it, it didn't come on. The lights were blinking. I walked up over here. I didn't pause it. I connect the battery, the Makita battery. Same battery on the car, same battery on the Makita. Kicked it on, it came on. So I hope this thing helps. If you guys have an emergency, you're sitting at home, your battery is dead, you need to start up your car and all that stuff, and you don't have any connection, this will be one thing you can do. I'm gonna disconnect this. But this is great. It helped me a lot. Put you back in here to charge. And I'm gonna take this bad boy and connect it to the other battery. So whilst the car is running, I can kind of charge my secondary battery. It's right here. Again, negative first, then positive. So let that sit there and charge. Alright, so y'all have a great one, man.